It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good for a Baltimore.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh, design run for their wideout. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
13.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Well, now they'll try the end around. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a good 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Jackson.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Ravens first down. So signals the referee as they're going to convert by about a yard there on 4th and 5. Big conversion.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Hill diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
And you can forgive this defense just a bit here. They know how dangerous Lamar Jackson is running the football. Stopping him is in many ways a prime concern. So here, they're late to react to the handoff on the option, and it costs them as this winds up a touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens 7, Broncos 0. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
And a great return. Solid field. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos.
At the 45. They begin the drive with Williams.
He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Wilson.
He'll air this one out for Mims.
And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Marvin Mims.
53 yards.
And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you...
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Their own 49-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a loose football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Recovered by the offense.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson.
That's taken in by Dulcich.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Wilson, option right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
1-yard line. 1st and goal.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
McLaughlin. is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Ravens 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it with Hill. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Now Wilson going to change things up here.
Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Broncos 21. Ravens 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
1st and 10. At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on you.
He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to Hill, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Now Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 16-yard line.
180. What a shot.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And they'll run it here. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now Wilson, option right.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam.
Now it's Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Wilson's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
That's good for Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now they're in the hurry up. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 45-yard line. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line.
Go.
Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. It's Hill, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On second down, here's the option.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Wilson.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On second down, Williams. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 7. First down, Broncos.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.